Andy, turn your body out.
Hello.
Andy,
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Andy Che, and I am one of Chris's oldest childhood friends. Before I get into my speech, I would like to say thank you to Chris's mother, Donna, who has been like a second mother to me all these years. And a big thank you to George and Lynn Newman for hosting this amazing, beautiful wedding. I actually got married earlier this year, and Chris is my best man, so I'm privileged to be able to fulfill the same role in his wedding. At my wedding, my wife told everyone they were only allowed to give a 5-minute speech. Now Chris takes the mic, he's talking and saying all these wonderful, amazing things about me. And then I look at my watch and realize it's been over 17 minutes. Now, I knew there were a lot of great things to say about me, but even this is more than I expected. Of all the jokes he said in the speech, he later revealed me the best joke of them all, that 17 minutes was actually the abridged version of the speech. Supposedly, there was a longer version after the summer that he cut pages out of. Terrifying. Now, luckily for me, I won't have the same problem. Fortunately, all of Chris's great attributes fit into exactly one sheet of paper, double spaced, of course. However, I'd feel bad if I didn't at least try to give an equally long speech. So that being said, I did actually bring a second piece of paper. Okay, let's dive into the life of Chris Mazer. The year is 1996. I think the month of September. Not really sure. We are both living in the great town of Guilford, Connecticut. Okay, I'm not actually going to give a 17-minute speech, but I am going to read off the scroll because it is awesome. I do want to touch on some of my favorite memories of Chris. Chris and I were in the same homeroom in 5th grade. There weren't many people who would happily befriend a nerdy tuba-playing ginger, but I was up to the challenge. Now, Chris wasn't just any tuba player, he was the best tuba player. This guy was so good at the tuba, he actually convinced Miami to pay him to play the tuba. Incredible. What kind of person gets a scholarship for the tuba of all instruments? A legend. It's been a wild ride since 5th grade. Chris has lived all over the U.S., spanning thousands of miles. Meanwhile, I've traveled a tiny state of Connecticut, living in six different places all within an hour of another. Despite rarely being in the same state, one of the main things that kept us so close was music. We both loved listening to music, talking about music, and going to concerts. At one point, I could say I'd been to more concerts than anyone I know. Chris caught wind of this accomplishment and quickly took action. Chris was able to find an employer in New York who hired him essentially just to go to concerts. He was going to 6, 7, sometimes 8 concerts a week. That's right, he would actually go to more than one concert on some nights. Another incredible feat I didn't think was possible. On the topic of music, there's a show out there on Netflix called Stranger Things. The trailer for season 2 came out this past summer. I watched it and I immediately said to myself, this is an amazing trailer. And what made it so amazing was the music in it. I'm all excited and I post the trailer on my Facebook, and within 15 minutes my phone buzzes. It's Chris. And the text goes something along the lines of, pretty sweet trailer, right? Oh, by the way, I made that. What do you mean you made this? Didn't you just start working Netflix last week? He confirms, yes, that he's been there 1 week and I rated the music for possibly the best trailer of the year. Endless talents. Speaking of talents, it wouldn't be a full speech without mentioning the one thing many of you know Chris for, Ultimate Frisbee. Believe it or not, Chris had never played Ultimate before college. At one point, Chris was even amazed at how far I could throw a Frisbee. This quickly changed. I recall watching ESPN one day, and they started showing an Ultimate clip, and out of nowhere, I see a flaming mop of hair, covered by a New Haven Ravens hat, sprint across the screen. I knew it had to be Chris. There's certainly only one ginger Frisbee player out there rocking a Ravens hat. So yep, there's Chris on the SportsCenter Top 10. No big deal, casual weekend in the life of Chris Mazer. He's only trended upwards in Ultimate community, and a lot of you now refer to him as MVP. I've learned a lot from Chris over the years. He's been a big inspiration to me to work hard and do the things you love in life. He puts 100% of his heart into everything he does. He's determined and driven to be successful. He's loving and caring, which has allowed him to be surrounded by the friends and family that are here today. I have no doubt that this will translate into a long, happy marriage as he has found an absolutely incredible partner in Lindsay. Lindsay, don't worry, I didn't forget about you. As much as I've talked about Chris's talents, don't hesitate to knock him down a peg when you get a chance. For example, make sure he knows daily you're in first place in the fantasy league and he's in last. Lindsay, you've been an amazing, caring, and equally motivated person as long as I've known you, and you are a perfect match for Chris. I've known Chris over 20 years. I've never seen him this happy. We even convinced Chris, who grew up a cat person, to get a dog. And Chris loves this dog. When I visited, Chris was all excited to show me the 40 new commands he taught Bailey in the past week. Bailey come, Bailey roll over, Bailey take the trash out, Bailey fetch me a beer. This dog was amazing, I tell you. There was nothing he couldn't do. On the contrary, if I can make my dog sit, it's a great day. Anyway, Lindsay, thank you for being the perfect companion for Chris, and I know he will be the same for you. There are many people here who call him MVP, but he has finally found someone he can call his MVP.